On the Gridiron, presented to you by Lone Star Steakhouse and Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL. All right, welcome everybody to the championship segment of On the Gridiron. I'm Andy Wheeler, along with Ken Nicholas and Dave Delgado here at Lone Star. As always, we got some beautiful grub here, Ken. What do we got?
We got the Alamo burger here. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like that bun is
onions
hovering.
in there, cheese. Got
Onion
the
rings.
bread over here. The Lone Star
Of course, the
bread,
famous Lone
bread.
Star rolls.
And I believe this is the Wednesday special for lunch, and that's the Corpus Crispy Chicken.
Yeah, it's cool little breaded chicken fillet, and then with a piece of ham, some pepper jack cheese, looking real good. But we're here to talk football, and after what a crazy season, we're down to just 4 teams remaining. Great matchups this weekend. Of course, Brady Manning Bowl 17 happening in Denver, and that game is going to be aired on TV 11, KUAM. So make sure you tune in 6 a.m. on Monday. D, what are you thinking about this game, man?
Well, this is one of those games, they talked about it. Matchup, quarterback. Are they going to go head-to-head? I mean, Brady has the upper hand as those two teams play. I think Patriots are going to take this one. I mean, they're going to go to the mile high, but Tom Brady, the Gronk, Edelman back, healthy. Last game, 10 receptions, 100 yards. It's just tough to beat Tom Brady. Peyton Manning doesn't have the arm strength this late in the season to throw the deep ball. So defensively, I think it's easier for the Patriots to game plan against the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, that Denver defense is pretty stout, but you think obviously they're going to be able to move the ball. They met earlier in the year. Denver won in overtime. That was with Brock Osweiler. But, of course, Patriots had some key injuries. Who do you think is going to be the big playmaker?
Well, for the Broncos, I actually think it's a matchup between Broncos defense, the pass rush, and whether or not they can disrupt the timing of Tom Brady, if at all.
Because he gets it out so quick. I
yeah.
mean, under 2 seconds, the ball is out. So the pass rush that they've got, DeMarcus Ware, Von Miller, they need to get to Brady.
Yeah,
if they're going to have a chance.
They're going to have to. I mean, offensively, Peyton hasn't closed out the year as well as he'd like to, but they got C.J. Anderson. They'll move the chains. They'll put points on the board, but can they control a healthy team with Edelman back and Gronkowski out there?
It's going to be a good game for sure. Once again, KUAM TV 11, Monday morning, 6 a.m. There is the other game, which is an interesting matchup. It's 2 number 1 overall picks and Heisman winners in Carson Palmer, Cam Newton, and actually this year they're looking like they're both the front runners for MVP.
Yeah, well, I think the Cardinals are going to be in trouble if they're thinking about, hey, we just won our first playoff game under Carson Palmer. But they're a team that can get the job done. They have speedy wide receivers. Fitzgerald's coming off a huge game. Their run game is a little suspect. But I think, like I said before, this late in the season, when you have a healthy run game like the Panthers do, I think that's enough for them to squeeze by a victory over the Cardinals, just because you got a big back like Tolbert and the offensive line getting that push like they have against the Seahawks. 100-yard rusher. The Seahawks haven't allowed a 100-yard rusher in 27, 23 games or something like that. So I know the Panthers are tough at home. The weather's going to play a big factor if it does rain a little bit.
In the last game, they were talking about issues with the field.
Yeah.
It wasn't this. They resodded it a few weeks ago, and it just hasn't set properly or something like that, and it's just a little iffy. You saw some guys slipping. You think that's going to play a big role?
I don't know. I think the Panthers had a really big test last week.
Yeah.
And they are walking away with a lot of positivity and momentum. But both teams are very good. I think it's a really good battle, and it'll be interesting to see who from this side moves on. So.
Yeah, it is definitely going to be interesting. It's the AFC Championship game on KUAM TV 11. Denver hosting the Patriots, and interesting matchups, man. The NFC Championship, you've got 4 quarterbacks, of course, 3 of them taken first overall, and then some dude 199th in the 6th round overall, Tom Brady. You may have heard of him. So it is going to be a great weekend of football. We're looking forward to see who is going to Super Bowl 50, which of course will be on KUAM TV 11. So we will see you guys then. On the Gridiron, presented to you by Lone Star Steakhouse and Bud Light, the official beer of the NFL.